Hey everybody, welcome back. It is 5 a.m. now, and yes, I recorded this one at the same time as the relationship video with Magic because it's 5 a.m. and this is, again, my thinking time. So this is when I'm making the video. I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I've been struggling with lately for a couple years now. And I really haven't had the strength to tell anyone. I guess I didn't really even know until recently. I want to talk to you guys about depression. It's something that I struggle with. Depression and anxiety. I have for years now. I didn't even know it at the beginning. Something that kind of just creeps up on you. And I found that there was some days where I was just laying in bed and all these bad thoughts were going through my head. And I didn't know why. Some of them self-hating, some of them just negative. And some people might say, oh, that's just bad thoughts. But the best way I can find to explain depression to people, imagine your brain is a room. And you can walk around the room and you can explore your brain and thoughts however you want. You can go wherever. And then, who is texting me at 5 a.m.? Ridiculous. Anyway. And depression... There we go. Depression is this pack of crows that come in and swoop down and just surround you and force you into a corner where you just crouch down and try and protect yourself, and you're just huddled in this little corner with all these crows just bombarding you and forcing you deeper and deeper into this little corner. That's what depression is like. And that little corner are all the bad thoughts that you could ever have. All the negative what ifs. What if someone's cheating on me? What if I can't do this? What if I'm not good enough? All of that becomes a reality. It becomes something that is true and real. And that's the best way I can describe anxiety and depression. A little bit of both mixed in there. And I first really had my first huge battle with depression right after, let's call her Jennifer, from my last vlog. Jennifer broke up with me, or cheated on me. Again, watch my previous vlog and this will all make sense. I spent about a month, maybe a couple weeks, laying in bed. I didn't really have the will to live. I'm gonna be completely honest. I had no reason to function as a human being. I felt like, why? Why do it? I was eating maybe half a meal a day to make my mom feel like nothing bad was happening. And I didn't really leave my bed. My mom's used to me spending a lot of time in my room, but she didn't know that I was just in bed and not getting up. And it was a really dark time for me. And I accredit Markiplier to most likely saving my life. Because his videos made me smile and they made me laugh occasionally. And if I didn't have that, I don't know where I'd be today. if here at all. But I want to talk about this because it's something that other people out there struggle with as well. And I know it's not just me. And I know that there are a lot of people fighting out there. Some people may not even know what to call it. I got help while I was in college because I realized I really need it. Unfortunately, I got it near the end of my freshman year. I wish I'd gotten it all through freshman year. That would have been a lot of help. But I got it. And it's hard to talk about at first. It really is. Usually you have to build up to it. I hadn't even told my parents up until about a week ago. Maybe 2. My mom came upstairs to ask me why I wasn't, going out as much, or why I wasn't, eating so much. And that was because I'm going through a bit of a, no, I don't want to say bad patch, but since it's been a while since I've had someone to talk to at my school, my counselor, I guess the crows have been coming back more recently, and it's tough. But I had a conversation with my mom, and I explained to her what I'm going through. And she was very understanding and very caring. Told me she loved me and that she was going to help me as much as she could. But that I also needed to take care of myself, that I need to eat better, that I need to get to bed on time, which that's not happening tonight. But I wanted to bring it up because I don't want anyone to go through what I went through, or if you are going through it, go through it alone. I had Markiplier, and I want to be there for other people. It's really, really hard to admit that you're struggling with something like this, even to yourself. But when it's affecting yourself to the degree that it was affecting me, I didn't even know what to call it up until probably about freshman year. I thought I was just worrisome, and sometimes I would just get a little stressed out, but I didn't know that those were anxiety attacks. And the reason sometimes I would sit at dinner and scratch a hole in the table, and that was because I was having an anxiety attack. And I didn't know what to call it. I just thought I was just getting really upset for no reason, and if I told someone, they'd think I was weird, so I just kind of hid it. And that's the wrong thing to do. The wrong thing. If not tell family members, at least seek some form of help. Which is what I eventually did. And I also thought I would have moments where we both understand the situation I'm in, and so I can ask for, confirmation of something whenever I want, and they're completely understanding, which is way more than I could ever ask for. But if I'm having an anxiety attack or some depression that was manifesting itself in self-doubt, or just my brain telling me that stuff was going on that wasn't. Like, let's say Magic is like, oh, I'm gonna go grocery shopping. I don't know. This is a random example that I'm pulling out of my head. I'm going grocery shopping. And while they're gone, I start to get a little bit of an anxiety attack, and the depression kicks in, and my brain starts saying to me, hey, she's not actually going grocery shopping. She has a secret boyfriend that she's going to fuck while she's out, and then she's just gonna swing by the grocery store and pick up 2 things and pretend like she was there for the full hour and a half. And your brain, and normal people would be like, no, that's what? But when you're like this, it starts making sense, and you're just like, oh my god, is that actually what's going on? And then it starts becoming real. And you can't control it, and you know deep down inside that's not what's going on. But the possibility of it just becomes so real and so scary. So now Magic is being the amazing, understanding partner they are. I can just explain to them the position I'm in, and they'll send me a picture. They'll do whatever they can to prove that they're actually doing what they said they're doing, which is, again, more than I could ever expect them to do. But this is why I'm telling you. I'm telling you about what I'm struggling with, because I want other people out there to know that they're not alone, that they have someone that went through something similar, and can tell you it's gonna be okay. You have resources that you can go to. If you don't want to go to your school counselor, there are plenty of other places you can go. There are online resources. There are, there's so many places you can go. The first step is recognizing what you have, and then learning to work around it and deal with it and treat it. And treating it's the big part. I don't mean medicate yourself. That may be necessary for some people, but most people, you can just deal with. I know just talking to someone helped me. Just having someone I could go to once a week and just spill my guts and just everything that is wrong, that I can't tell other people, just let it out, was so helpful. And I feel like letting you guys in on a dark part of my life will help not only you to understand and connect with me more, but also to provide some aid for anyone else out there going through the same thing. So I feel like I'm going in circles right now because it's 5 a.m. and I don't really have a speech for what I'm saying right now. So I'm going to stop. But feel free to private message me on Facebook or Twitter, or email me. My email is in the About section of my Facebook page, well, my YouTube page. But find a way to get in contact with me if you really, really do want to, because I would be happy to talk with you, and I'd be happy to help you or point you in the right direction, because I love you guys, and I don't want anyone to go through what I was going through. Even if you want to vent your story to me, I'm here to listen. I have the advantage and curse of not being popular right now. I only have about 90 subscribers at the moment that I'm filming this, which means that I can give you all individualized attention, which is really nice, because if I'm praying for it kinda, but if one day I become popular and get 100,000 subscribers or something, I won't have the ability to talk to each and every one of you individually, which is unfortunate. So I need to utilize it now while I can. But thank you guys for watching and understanding. I really hope you don't think that I was just sitting in front of this mic and complaining for 15 minutes, because that's really not what I was trying to get across. But thank you for watching. I really hope that you like and subscribe, and most importantly, share this video, because the more people we can get to watch it, the more people can get shared this knowledge, and hopefully we can save a life or two together. We need to collaborate some compassion. I don't know. I'm thinking of mottos, I guess. But thank you for watching. Really, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Every view counts. Every like, every subscribe, and every share. I'll see you guys next time. I'm Jack Strider. And, bye!